In honor of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan, let's all take a few minutes to understand the role and impact of fasting in Islam.
CNN reports, though the month-long season is associated with deprivation, overeating is common practice once the sun goes down. But the main source of Ramadan-related health problems is gluttony. The CNN report continues. In recent years, the region has witnessed an increasing struggle with obesity and diabetes. Last month, a United Nations study rated many Gulf Cooperation Council countries as among the world's fattest. Why the increase in obesity? Paradoxically, Muslims tend to eat far more when they're fasting than when they're not fasting. You see, Ramadan isn't simply not eating. It's gorging yourself before sunrise, taking a break while the sun's out, and gorging yourself again at sundown. So why do Muslims eat more and spend more and waste more when they're fasting than when they're not fasting? Why put a mask of piety on gluttony and excess?
Facepalm moment.
Is gluttony. Overeating is common practice. One series of gluttonous feasts. Why the increase in obesity? I've managed to squeeze this 240 pounds of awesomeness into the only garment in my wife's dresser stretchy enough to hold its 240 pounds of awesomeness, 240 pounds of awesomeness. Why the increase in obesity? Why the increase in obesity?
It was a facepalm moment, okay? It was a...
Likewise, if a psychopath goes on a killing spree, brutally murdering men, women, and children, he's surely going to hell, according to Islam. Unless, of course, he's killing men, women, and children in a terrorist attack for the sake of Allah, in which case his violent massacre will earn him a one-way ticket to paradise. The psychopath wants to kill either way, but Islam provides the framework for pleasing Allah while satisfying the desire. And if I really wanted to sort of be free of everything I've been brainwashed into thinking about right and wrong, and I decided to kill my dad. And I decided to do it in a brutal fashion, not a gunshot or anything. I was going to do it with a hammer. When I walked up to my dad, I had a hammer in my hand, and I hit him in the head 7 or 8 times with a ball-peen hammer until I thought he was dead, and I just left. One of his friends, Jim, found him, covered in blood, took him to a hospital. And so I went and told my mom, hey, I may have done this because I think I'm being told on at that moment. Instead of taking me to the police or anything, she took me to a psychiatric hospital. They made a report based on the time that I was there, and it said antisocial personality disorder. Eventually, Virginia had them remove me from the psychiatric hospital and take me to jail. Should we be surprised that Ramadan is a month-long series of gluttonous feasts that Muslims call fasting and view as one of their highest religious duties? I should be more respectful and charitable when I discuss your beliefs.